Hey everybody, Rocky Mullendor here, PGA head professional at Travis Point Country Club. Today we're on the driving range here at Travis Point, and we're going to talk about shaping the golf ball from right to left and from left to right. Of course, most of us are trying to hit the ball straight as possible most of the time, but every once in a while we get into a situation where knowing how to curve the golf ball is to our advantage. So I'm going to start with showing you the straight shot, and hopefully I can execute that without too many balls.
Nice.
When you want to hit a shot straight, as most of us will intend, we want to have our feet, our knees, our hips, and our shoulders parallel to our intended target line. So in this circumstance, my target line was down where my club is placed. The alignment rod to the left is what I use to set my feet, which in turn set my knees, my hips, and my shoulders. We're going to talk now about how to start to create different shapes of the golf ball and how this setup will change to help accommodate for our desired flight. As you can see, that ball started right in my target line and it turned well left back along the line in which I wanted the ball to finish. Actually, just a little bit more left of that. So how did I do that? First of all, I set up in a position that started my body, feet, knees, hips, and shoulders to the right of my intended target. The club face was always pointing at the target, which relative to where my body was at would make the club face closed. So I've closed the club face relative to my target line by aiming myself to the right. In swing, I try to make the same swing I normally do, except for I added a little bit more forearm rotation to help rotate the club face. So what that'll look like facing the camera here, as I swung through, the club and the face were rotated more toward the left, and you can see how my right arm gets on top right here. I've got to let my forearms rotate to rotate the face. So I set up right, I set the club face up square, and then I just let my arms rotate a little bit more aggressively to create more of the right to left shape. So to hit the fade shot or the slicing type shot for a right-handed player, we're going to set up our body, feet, knees, hips, and shoulders left of the target, keeping the club face on our intended target line. Just like with the draw shot from right to left, if we get our body set up to the left, the ball should start more left, and because the club face will be pointed at the target the entire time, the ball should work back toward the target in a left to right fashion. Now, while most of us are going to try to just hit the ball straight all the time, it's very helpful for us to understand the basic dynamics of how we make the ball curve in either direction. With the fade shot, it's the opposite of the draw shot. So if you recall the draw shot, I was rotating my arms more forcefully to create more face rotation. Because the fade shot is going to be peeling back to the right and the face will be rotating less, I actually feel a little quieter in my forearms, so I can exit with the club face that is rotating less relative to the speed of my body's rotation. So in summary, if we want to hit the ball straight, our feet, knees, hips, and shoulders will be set up parallel to the line of our target. Parallel left, in fact, for a right-handed player, and parallel right if you're a left-handed player. If you want to hit the ball from right to left, we'll set our body up more toward the right. Our face will be square to the target, but we're going to include more arm rotation throughout the swing to get that ball to move even more so right to left. Then opposite of that, if we want to hit our fade shot for a right-handed player where the ball goes left to right, we're going to set our body up more to the left. The face will still remain at the target. And as we swing through impact, our arm rotation will be a little bit quieter, and we're going to feel like our arms stay a little bit more neutral instead of rotating that club face over. If any of you have problems working these shots right or left, or you just want to learn how to hit it straight, come see your local PGA professional. And if you're here in Southeastern Michigan, come see us at Travis Point Country Club.